If you are using Duldung Duldung here in Germany, take your time and listen to this video. If you haven't and you are planning, learn your story, the different. And another important thing, in fact, I would say that this video is an eye-opener for those who are planning to obtain German citizenship, or even those that have gotten it already. Be very, very careful about what you post on your social media. You know, Germany do not like anything terror. One man's citizenship was revoked immediately after how many days of granting him because of a post he made on his social media. In fact, do not be in a hurry to watch this video, but take your time. You are going to learn and avoid falling victim. Happy Sunday to you all. Anywhere in the world you are watching this video, kindly like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. YouTube will recommend and suggest our videos to you. I always like to put a disclaimer that I'm not here to mislead, deceive you. No, I do not work in immigration office. I am only here to tell you what is going on in Germany and the other parts of the world. I do not promote violence, misinformation, or any other thing. Take your time and listen and be blessed and learn.
Difference between your asylum story and your asylum information, they are not the same thing. The story that you give them in your asylum, in your interview, and your information, your personal information, they are not the same thing. You understand? For those of you that seek asylum in Deutschland, if your asylum finish, you go first interview, second interview, they give you negative, you appeal to court give you negative, they give you Duldung. When they give you Duldung, it means that your asylum have finished. And that's bedeutet das. And that means that they did not accept your story. When you get Duldung, it means that they did not accept that story, that reason that you give them. They did not accept it. But now listen, they did not accept your story. Doesn't mean that your information is not the same. Your information, I mean, is that your names, your village that you told them, your marital status, your health, your personal data, all remain the same. If you tell them that you don't have child at all, unfortunately, in future you want to bring your child here, they will go back. That is your information, your personal data. You say that you don't have child. Which child now you want to bring in abroad? That one now apart. If you told them that you are married in your interview, after all said and done in future, maybe you find somebody that is making you happy, you go there and say you want to marry, they will still go remind you that you told them before that you are married. How come second husband or second wife? That is your personal data. It's not your asylum story. Your asylum story means the reason that makes you leave your country. All the whole story, they want to buy you, you have a bomb, those things. They did not accept it. They assume that all those things are a lie, but your information remain the same. So mind you, when you are seeking asylum, or if you already seek asylum, you understand, the information that you give them there, please, don't try to change it later in future. Maybe after you have gotten your document, you feel that they have forgotten it. No. If you tell them that you don't have parents again, later in future you want to bring your parents to abroad, my dear, it will be a problem for you. They will go back and say you told them that you don't have parents before. That is your personal data. You understand? So you guys have to be careful on what you use to seek Aduro. You understand? I think that you understand the difference. But your story, the story that makes you leave your country doesn't count again, because they assume that all those things are lies. Because if they believe in your story, they will give you asylum, they will give you protection. They will not give you dodo, they will give you the protection. So since they don't believe in your story, that is why you get dodo. You understand? So, but as they don't believe your story, they believe in your data. Your data that you gave to them. You tell them that you are from Lagos. Lagos, which village in Lagos? Ikorodu. You will remember from that Ikorodu. You understand? So let's know the difference between our asylum story and our asylum data. You understand? Information. Okay, guys. In case of so that will not be. That's why we see some people where they come here and say that they are from Rwanda. If they later back, maybe they want to give them document. Say go and bring your passport. You have to bring that your Rwanda passport. If you go and bring your Nigerian passport, which means it will enter criminal offense. You become a liar. You understand? They will take the one that is in your passport as the truth. Then the one that we told them will become a liar and it will enter criminal offense, which you have a penalty for that. Okay, guys. So let's take note the difference between asylum story and your personal data.
My people, if you dey for Germany and you dey work with your officer get started and your dundun or your dundun, you understand? I really respect you. I salute you. You know, easy. That process is a very difficult one. You need to convince your Arbeitgeber first, say make he give you that job, sign that form fill that form for you. You can't take am to Auslanderbehörde. You can't wait for 4 weeks to find out whether somebody wey dey the country where they collect burger get needs the job. And in most cases, they're not going to issue you that work permit. They go say either you get Dublin case or you get you need to bring your passport and all those things. Then you can start to look for another work again. And a lot of people for Germany still if you use this kind of document, they do us paid on. You understand? The time where this president go, I don't know what this SPD they do at all. You understand? For this government, I don't know what they do. All the agenda where you see they want to do, they get away with it. They carry on. For SPD they do follow. They say they want to remove double nationality. They are on the process now. They say they will do spiritual border control. They are on the process. They say they will remove burger get. They are SPD. CDU is just getting the one where SPD suggests that time. That small one where the SPD wants to maybe they give all this more than 250,000 people. Where they just give dundun now for this country new chance to start. CDU is okay. As the government progresses, we go see what we will do about it. That matter now as we talk, so they don't visit her again. You understand? Because if you look at this whole wickedness of a thing where they go on for the country, some Auslanderbehörde they grant work permit, some not they grant. You understand? These are they make life the day difficult for people. You know, because just look at, you get a lot of people, they want work. They not come Germany, come collect money. They come collect free money. You understand? Just give them the rights. Make they go take work. You understand? Even for me, if the government say, okay, go they too strenuous for their economy, say, may they grant all those people documents. You understand? Because a lot of people don't go still work. It go they very expensive. You need to pay all these groups. So in our country where they say, whether you like it or not, you must collect their money if you don't get work, you know. So at least, may they just, that thing where they write for their Ausweis say, Erwerbtätigkeit ist nicht gestartet. May they remove them. You understand? May they just remove that one. So that once you get your Ausweis, if you see person where give you work, you work. All those control. A lot, they don't understand, say a lot of Africans, we not send their money. Oh. Just give us right, we'll go work. Now, be the matter. You understand? So all those people where they try to use that their Ausweis, where they write and put, say they don't feel work. Can't convince somebody may give them the job and then they maintain that job they go and they respect them. So SPD need to do more, my people. It's not easy, you understand? Because the only small thing now where SPD say may they do that time, okay, may they just give everybody new chance. Okay, as they agree, as they signed that coalition for track that's May this year, you understand? SPD was hoping, you understand? But all those things where CDU talk now, they carry on forward. The only thing where they offer to SPD, they make SPD man, the vice chancellor and the minister of finance, they put them for a hand. Every other thing where SPD they cry for foreigners, they don't even look at all those things. That's why some of our people go they talk, say, if you want to go next election, they come, if you be foreigner, go vote SPD. I know you're listening to all those things. You understand? Because you go vote for somebody finish, you go reach that office, go ignore you. Now, so the matter, they always they be for Germany. Just a general rant. I will see you on the next one, my people. Until then, keep the head up. Peace.
Yeah, if you actually live in Germany here, sometimes it's actually very difficult for you to comprehend what happens. You know, one thing I've known about the Germans is this: if they make a mistake in their office, they don't take responsibilities. They cover it up and heap it on you. I've actually recorded these two scenarios in my life here and how I've encountered some certain, issues that actually bogged me down for a while. You know, for those who are living in Germany, you know what Nachtalung means. That is to say, if you are using electricity, you overuse the electricity, and then they have to send you the overused light, for the previous year. So when I got my own from Stadiswerk in Kassel, and I went to meet them, down they told me that from henceforth I should be paying 88 euro. Previously I was paying 40 euros. So, and I started paying for 88 euros. And they told me they were going to send me the plan for me to pay the overused light. So that was how I went back home. Then I was waiting for them while consistently I was paying 88 euro from the discussions I had with the officials of the Stadiswerk, the company that gives light in my city here, Kassel. So, and now, after waiting for them, they never sent me the plan. So, I came back home from work, and then I on my light. Everything was like there was no light. I was like wondering. I first of all thought two things. Maybe there was a problem, I checked my control switch. They were all on, but there was no light. So I now had to call the Stadiswerk office, and they told me they cut the light. I said, why? They said because of Nachtalung. Now, the next day, the time was late. They are closing in the next 20 minutes. So from my house to their office, it's going to take me at least 25 minutes before I trek down to where their office is. So meaning that I needed 30 good minutes. So that was how I couldn't go to see them that day. The next day I went. Meanwhile, I had to be contending how to eat food, how to charge my phone, how to do every other sort of things like I'm in Africa. So the next day I went to meet them. And I explained to them what happened. Everything I said went to nail. I was very furious. They told me because of the Nachtalung they cut my light. I said, but I have been paying the Abschlag. We made an arrangement of paying 88 euro instead of the previous 40 euro I was paying. So they refused. They said since they've cut the light, it's in the system that they've cut the light, I have to pay for the connection. And I never planned for this. Mid-month of the month, you people know when you are working, after all the bills here, up and there, and then you have got nothing left. So this resulted in my keep borrowing from friends who were very kind and indeed happy to, they couldn't believe what I was even telling them because it has never happened. But I had friends who trusted on me, who believed that whatever I tell them was correct. So that was how I was able to raise money, then applied to my company to give me some certain, advance payments. So I reconnected the light, and they put me on a tariff that was high. And that tariff means that I'm not going to be I'll have to be pay as you go. They gave me a key, which I bought, So in this tariff, I was paying €3.50 a day. So whether I use light, I don't use light, they will extract from the money that is in my account €3.50. So I was struggling to meet up my light bills. It became so difficult for me to understand why. Why should this be? I have never owed, I have lived almost 11 good years in this country, and why is this happening to me? I dug on, and all these processes I was for 1 week, I never had light. So I went through hell. So what am I saying here? Please, please, let me make you understand these things. It is very true. This is not the first time I'm saying this. And this is not the second time I've witnessed institutions like this in Germany. It keeps happening. Germans are the most proudest people on earth. They don't agree a mistake, especially when you are a foreigner. They will never agree that they've made a mistake. So that was how I was paying this high tariff of €3.50, and I went back to them. They reduced it to €2 every blessed day. They said there's no more NAC talon, there's no more €88 to be paying. So I have to be buying my lights. So if it finishes, I'll go and put on more money that I'll be using my light. So, gentlemen, please, many people have been going through these situations in this country here. Once an official makes a mistake, they will return everything to you in the way they feel they can.